Today I have with me a very special young guest. I have with me Bansuri Swaraj. She is the BJP's candidate from New Delhi constituency. But more than that, Bansuri, we all know you as, we've all covered politics for so many years as Sushma Swarajji's daughter. And it's so good to have you here.
Thank you.
For our viewers, of course, apart from that, her other identity is she's a master's in English literature. She's also a barrister at law from the Honorable Inns of Inner Temple. She's been practicing law for the past 15 years and now politics. So first of all, Bansuri, why politics?
To be very honest, I just got marching orders and that's all that I did. I marched.
But you've been marching or rather, batting for the BJP for a while now. You've been in the legal cell also, co-convener of the BJP. You've been taking on a lot of cases for the party.
So I got a chance to sort of serve the party for about a decade as a lawyer. So sort of, in trial court, high court and in Supreme Court. One day I got a call saying that we're expanding the legal cell and you're being appointed as the co-convener of the legal cell in Delhi BJP. I said, Aapka Adesh Sar Mathe. And then I was sort of given the opportunity to serve the party as secretary of Delhi BJP. Again, I said, Aapka Adesh Sar Mathe. And 2nd of March, I was watching TV. With my father, just like every other Bharatiya. And I saw that on television, the responsibility of representing the New Delhi parliamentary constituency and contesting on the party ticket was bestowed on me. I said, Aapka Adesh Sar Mathe.
Just like that, you got to know of your candidature from the television channels.
Yes.
Wow. That is something. At least television is breaking news for somebody at least in this age of social media.
Certainly.
So, what was your first reaction? Was it panic or was it, how do I do it or I can do it?
Not panic at all. Immediately, I'm grateful for the opportunity. But I also realize the responsibility and I'm humbled by it. I also know that it's a coincidence that this ticket has been bestowed on Bansuri Swaraj.
A little more than a coincidence.
No, to be very honest. The candidate is not Bansuri Swaraj. The candidate is every single Karyakarta of Bharatiya Janata Party. This ticket belongs to the cadre. And I'm very, very clear about that. We are a very disciplined cadre-based party. And one needs to have one's feet grounded. And I'm very aware of it. इत्तेफाक की बात है कि ये टिकट बांसुरी स्वराज को मिली है. उम्मीदवार कमल का फूल है.
पर जब बांसुरी स्वराज को टिकट मिला तो वो टिकट किसी और से लिया गया, मीनाक्षी लेखी, who's also been a winning candidate. So have you reached out to her? Why do you think it was given to you and not to her?
So first of all, yes, I've already reached out to her, taken her blessings within the first 72 hours and she was very kind. Not only did she bestow her blessings on me, she also sort of guided me on the path. But that is my secret sauce. I'm not going to share with you here. Having said that, look, I'll be very honest. Bharatiya Janata Party में टिकट कटते नहीं है, मिलते हैं. क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ पे दायित्व होते हैं. एंड जब तक वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, जब तक वो दायित्व आपको दिया जाता है, आप उसको पूरी कर्तव्य निष्ठा से निभाते हैं. अगर वो दायित्व किसी और को सौंपा जाता है तो उंगली पकड़कर आप मार्गदर्शन कर वो दायित्व उस व्यक्ति को निभवाते हैं. सो ये कहना कि टिकट कटा गलत है.
फेयर एनफ. पर इससे पहले आप लॉयर थे. यू ऑल्सो
मैं अभी भी लॉयर हूँ.
I stand corrected. You are a lawyer. So I've seen a lot of, in politics, a lot of lawyers automatically come to the political path. We've seen a lot of successful lawyers who are doing very well in politics, in fact. Do you see this sort of an organic progression? How do you see that happening?
I don't know about organic, but I think because you become so used to facing a volley of judicial interventions that you then just realize that perhaps now you to up the ante and go face journalists now. So maybe that's why people...
Tougher than judges?
Oh, 100%.
So much
100%.
Another word for trial by media. But, you also, there is an upside to it because, you will know how to present your case very well. You are very confident in appearing in public also, as you can see from you. But the downside is sometimes lawyers bring baggage with them, as has happened in your case also. People have accused you of being anti-national, helping Lalit Modi. But before you came, Aam Aadmi Party had already started fielding that narrative.
Yeah, but the problem is that the Aam Aadmi Party research team is very lazy.
Achha.
They gave them all false facts. In fact, I've said this repeatedly through the media and I would like to repeat this. Honorable Atishi ji, Mananiya Somnath Bharti ji, whenever they want to hold a press conference, they just need to give me a call. I will send them all the orders. They can easily sort of, get their facts correct.
So what are the facts?
ये कि वो कीचड़ फैला रहे हैं, मैं कमल खिला रही हूँ.
I can see you're going to do very well in the BJP. But, did you represent him, or were you a junior in the case, or, Lalit Modi's case?
So on 12th of August 2015, my mother has already raised this issue and dealt with it in Parliament 8 years ago. I would encourage you to go and see that particular video. It's actually a very interesting bhashan. But because you have asked this question, I will definitely answer it. मैं 9वें नंबर की जूनियर थी. My senior represented him, and I was the 9th junior in the appearance list. You also know that a junior is sadly worse than an intern in our profession.
Well, this is one junior who's going to become a senior very soon.
Oh, so kind of you, from your lips to God's ears.
Yeah, we are waiting. I must tell our viewers, there are some laddus on the table which she asked me to have. I told her I'll have it on the day of the elections. I'm that confident that you're going to do well.
Very kind.
But you are taking on a veteran. At the end of the day, लड़ाई आसान नहीं होगी. Somnath Bharti is the 3-time MLA हैं, और he's also a lawyer. तो कैसे आपको लगता है? How are you preparing for the fight?
बाबा सोमनाथ का आशीर्वाद नरेंद्र मोदी जी के सिर पर है. सामने कोई भी सोमनाथ खड़े हो जाए.
On more practical terms?
On more practical terms is that this is an election about Modi ki guarantee, about Viksit Bharat, about the report card of good governance that the Modi administration has presented for now a decade. And I know that today is the 13th or the 14th day of my prachar, of my campaign. I can see from the ground that there is unwavering belief in Modi ki guarantee. कि Modi की guarantee सारी guarantee पूरी होने की guarantee है. And that is why it doesn't matter. It is immaterial whether there is a coalition in front or there is not a coalition. Who is my opponent? I'm not even concentrating on it. I'm only and only concentrating on my actions.
So you're going to be running a positive campaign.
I always
you're not going to be going into this slander for slander and comments.
Those are not my
counter
values.
charges.
That's not my sanskar.
But what do you feel that the people, because let's not forget that दिल्ली की सरकार अभी आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार है, और उनके पास काफ़ी चाहे मोहल्ला क्लिनिक का हो, चाहे उनके जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम हो, so उन्होंने अच्छा काम भी किया है. तो ये
चलिए मोहल्ला क्लिनिक की बात कर लेते हैं.
करिए.
नकली दवाइयाँ, घटिया गुणवत्ता की दवाइयाँ मोहल्ला क्लिनिक्स और दिल्ली के अस्पतालों में बट रही थी. आप भी जानते हैं कि कोविड में जब दिल्ली की जनता को सबसे ज़्यादा मोहल्ला क्लिनिक्स की ज़रूरत थी, तब मोहल्ला क्लिनिक्स ठप थे. मोहल्ला क्लिनिक्स में डॉक्टर्स नहीं आते. एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव स्टाफ वाज एक्चुअली diagnosing people who are not competent to actually prescribe medicines. They were doing it. Pathological tests फर्जी निकले. There were 20,000 plus ghost patients who were actually created, and farji pathological tests were actually being prescribed, and money was actually being embezzled from the public exchequer. This is Mohalla Clinic. Last you spoke about education system. Let's talk about the classroom ghotala. The target was to actually make 7,000 plus classrooms. They constructed only 4,000 and they took money for 6,000. Look, the Aam Aadmi Party was elected on an anti-corruption plan. Unfortunately, today the Aam Aadmi Party is drowning head to toe in corruption. There is a long list of scams, whether it is the aspect of the Honorable Chief Minister sort of constructed the ostentatious grand bungalow for himself out of public money, whether it is the sharab ghotala, whether it is the jal board ghotala, whether it is the farji dawai ka ghotala, whether it's the farji pathological tests ka ghotala. There's a long list. The people of Delhi are disillusioned from him. And
are they? Because he's been coming back with a bigger mandate every time.
Please see 2025 elections. I am telling you that the people of Delhi are disillusioned. And there's another aspect to it. The Honorable Chief Minister Kejriwal ji had sworn on his children's lives that he would never ever form a coalition with the Congress party. He is being looked at as a master of U-turn. People do not believe a word of what he is saying. Just today, the Rouse Avenue Court granted him bail in a petition which has been filed by the ED under Section 174 of the IPC. It is so saddening that ye naubat bhi aayi. The fact that, we have been sort of crying, saying this again and again. The Honorable CM Kejriwal ji has flouted 8 summons sent by the ED. Under the law, it is mandatory that when you are summoned, you need to go and adhere to them. If you do not adhere to those summons, you are actually committing an offense which is punishable under Section 174 of the IPC. ED had to go and file a petition in court to say that, look, he has flouted 8 summons. And today, the courts also said that, no, you can't scuttle away from it. You need to appear. It's a bailable offense and he had to take bail. Isn't it saddening that the Chief Minister of Delhi had to go and seek bail for flouting 8 summons? He did not even need, it did not even need to come this far. He should have just gone and joined the investigation.
Because I agree what you're saying has a point, but the other counterpoint is that, the use or the misuse of ED as is being alleged by the opposition, that, as we speak today, there's another headline, Kavitha Kumar, that of the TRS leader of BRS, whatever party, has been arrested in this liquor scam.
I'll answer both the questions. Right. First, it is absolutely incorrect. If the Aam Aadmi Party does not believe the BJP, of course they believe the courts of the land. Whether it is trial court, whether it is high court, or it is the Supreme Court, repeatedly the courts of the land have rejected bail and they have found existence of prima facie evidence being established by the investigating agencies against the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. And that is why Manish Sisodia ji's bail has been rejected 7 to 8 times. Just recently, his curative petition was also dismissed by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Sanjay Singh ji is still in jail. Satyendra Jain ji is out only on medical bail. He's not been granted bail on merits. That's number one. Now let's talk about Miss Reddy. Her arrest is because there are such severe allegations. The allegations are that she was part of the South lobby that actually in cahoots with the Aam Aadmi Party leaders formed the entire excise policy. Second allegation is that she owned Benami shares in a particular company which gained illegal benefit of kickbacks up to 90 to 100 crore rupees in this scam. Obviously, custodial interrogation will be required in such cases.
And obviously, there's no alliance going to be happening between the BRS and the BJP after this. But let's not go into the specific cases, but there is a large thing that perception that the ED is helping the BJP to pressurize some allies. Allies who, have cases against them are taken in by the BJP, then the cases kind of go slow.
That is absolutely wrong. First of all, very respectfully, this is not a perception. This is something which is a cacophony that the opposition raises because they do not have any other issues. So they keep drumming it up. Regarding anybody who joins the BJP or the NDA alliance, it is a matter of record. Not a single case has been closed. Not a single case has been closed.
The other charge that the opposition raises against the BJP is the misuse of religion. They're saying, why are you combining religion and politics? They're saying Hindutva is not Hinduism. You are, taking votes in the name of religion. Is that very wrong?
Of course. Where is the Bharatiya Janata Party asking for votes in the name of religion? We are asking votes in the name of Vikas and Modi ki guarantee. We are talking about Vikasit Bharat by 2047. I'll tell you what, Ram Mandir was something which was part of our manifesto from time immemorial. Modi jo kehte hain, wo karte hain. We have fulfilled every single promise which was enunciated in our manifesto. Whether it is abrogation of Article 370, whether it is construction of a Bhavya Ram temple, whether it is bringing the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam and bringing 33% reservation in favor of women in both in Parliament and Vidhan Sabha. But I must remind you what the Honorable Prime Minister said from the parisar of Ram Mandir. He said, Ram sabke hain. Ram se Rashtra Chetana tak. It is the whole aspect of a Viksit Bharat. It is completely wrong to say that one is asking votes on religion.
तो मतलब राम ने राम राज्य पे फोकस करिए.
राम का आशीर्वाद और मोदी का काम, इस पर फोकस करिए.
अच्छा, ये विकसित भारत से आपको क्या समझ आती है? हाउ विल आई एक्सप्लेन विकसित भारत टू माय व्यूअर्स? इसका हाउ डज इट ट्रांसलेट इनटू ग्राउंड रियलिटी?
इट ट्रांसलेट्स इनटू ग्राउंड रियलिटी एंड मोदी की गारंटी. आई विल गिव यू अ फ्यू एग्जांपल्स. ओके, एक बहुत रोमांटिक नोशन है ना, चूल्हे की रोटी का स्वाद बहुत टेस्टी होता है, लेकिन उस स्वाद के चक्कर में मेरे देश की मातृशक्ति के जो फेफड़े वो झुलस जाते थे. पहले जाके लकड़ी बीन कर आती थी, गठरी सर पर रख कर आती थी, 20 से 25 मिनट लगते थे वो चूल्हा सुलगाने में. 10 करोड़ से ज़्यादा उज्ज्वला गैस कनेक्शंस देश में वितरित कर कर मेरे देश की मातृशक्ति को धुएं से निजात दी है. 252,000 connections of Ujjwala have been distributed in Delhi. 33,000 have been distributed in New Delhi constituency alone. The Congress gave us a very fragile economy in 2014. We were the 5th largest economy in the world. Just in one decade, today, India is the 5th largest economy in the world, and Modi ji has taken a guarantee that in Modi 3.0, the economy is going to become the 3rd largest in the world.
Okay.
These are examples of a Viksit Bharat. And one very important. There was a time when every Bharatiya used to go to banks for loans or go to सरकारी offices. फाइल एक मेज से दूसरी मेज पे जाती रहती. आपने कभी विकसित भारत संकल्प यात्रा जैसा कोई आइडिया सोचा था कि एक मोदी की गारंटी की गाड़ी आएगी, सारे काउंटर्स लगे होंगे, सरकारी सुविधाएं आपके मोहल्ले तक चलकर आएंगी, आपको बैंक अकाउंट खोलना है वहीं पे सुविधा मिल गया आपको.
ये तो केजरीवाल भी कर रहा है. बांसुरी जी, फर्स्ट आई वांट टू आस्क यू वन क्वेश्चन. आपका नाम है बांसुरी स्वराज, यू आर सुषमा स्वराज डॉटर. आई आस्क्ड सुषमा जी वंस कि आपने सुषमा कौशल क्यों नहीं रखा. शी सेड सुषमा स्वराज इज वेरी म्यूजिकल. So you have also taken the name Swaraj.
Swaraj is my father's first
name. जी, स्वराज कौशल.
सुषमा स्वराज के बिना अधूरी थी और बांसुरी अपने पिता के आशीर्वाद स्वराज के बिना निर्बल है, इसलिए मैं बांसुरी स्वराज हूँ, वो सुषमा स्वराज थी.
वेरी वेल सेड. तो अभी आप जो कैंपेन में जाएंगी तो आपने सबसे पहला जो कैंपेन था, कहाँ गए थे आप, और आप आर यू गोइंग टू बी डूइंग फोकसिंग ऑन टेम्पल्स, या आप कैसे आपका कैंपेन प्लान होगा?
जी देखिए, बाणक कैसे बने, जिस दिन मुझे टिकट मिली 2 मार्च को, उसी रात को एक प्रोग्राम था जहाँ पर मुझे जेएनयू में जाना था एबीवी के छात्रों के साथ. तो मेरा तो प्रचार उसी दिन शुरू. जी बिल्कुल. एंड आई डिड नॉट वांट टू स्टार्ट माय इलेक्टोरल जर्नी बाय ब्रेकिंग अ प्रॉमिस, सो आई मेड इट अ पॉइंट दैट आई ऑनर्ड दैट कमिटमेंट. तो वैसे भी राजनीतिक जीवन की शुरुआत एबीवीपी के कार्यकर्ता के तौर पे करी थी. संघ आयु मेरी 24 वर्ष है, तो जो इलेक्टोरल जर्नी है ये भी एबीवीपी के बच्चों के साथ शुरू करी. और रही बात, आप कह रहे हैं कहाँ फोकस कर रही हूँ, जन जन के पास जा रही हूँ, केवल मंदिर नहीं, मैं हर जगह जा रही हूँ, समाज के विभिन्न वर्गों में जा रही हूँ.
और आपकी जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है उसमें बिल्कुल आधा मोरलेस डिवाइड है. मेरे ख्याल 8 लाख पुरुष हैं तो फिर 7 लाख महिलाएं हैं. तो आप महिलाओं के लिए अलग से विल यू बी रीचिंग आउट टू देम, क्योंकि अब महिला का वोट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो रहा है, एंड विच इज़ वेरी गुड.
सबका वोट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, हर किसी को रीच आउट कर रही हूँ, बड़े बुजुर्ग, महिलाएं, बच्चे, पुरुष, हर किसी के पास जा रही हूँ. देखिए, प्रत्येक मतदाता जो है वो देवतुल्य है, तो करबद्ध प्रार्थना तो हर किसी के साथ करनी पड़ेगी, प्रत्याशी धर्म तो निभाना पड़ेगा.
लेकिन एक आप युवा भी हैं, तो युवा के लिए कुछ आपका स्पेशल प्लेटफॉर्म है कुछ?
देखिए, युवा शक्ति के कार्यक्रमों में जाने का मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा मौका मिल रहा है, युवा चौपालों में जाने का मौका मिल रहा है, उनके साथ कनेक्ट करने का बहुत मौका मिल रहा है. और मेरा रास्ता सुगम इसलिए है क्योंकि मोदी जी की गारंटी सारी गारंटी पूरी करने की गारंटी है. उन्होंने यूथ लेड डेवलपमेंट में भी इतना ज़्यादा काम करा है युवाओं के लिए, वुमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट का विजन रखते हुए महिलाओं के लिए इतना ज़्यादा काम करा है कि जब उन जन कल्याणकारी योजनाओं की आप चर्चा करते हैं तो मुझे पता है कि मेरा रास्ता सुगम हो रहा है, क्योंकि मोदी है तो मुमकिन है.
मास्टर, इफ यू वर नॉट, अगर आप पॉलिटिशियन नहीं होती तो आज क्या कर रही होती हैं आप? वकील तो ठीक है, बट आपका जो फ्री टाइम है, अब तो कोई फ्री टाइम नहीं मिलता है पॉलिटिशियन को. अभी
वकालत में भी कोई फ्री टाइम नहीं होता.
तो आपको लगता है कि जो जैसे कि वकालत करते हैं आप, केस आर्ग्यू करते हैं, तो आप जैसे और आप लोगों से बात करते हैं, उसमें फ़र्क क्या है व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग टू फॉर अ जज और व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग जनता के सामने डायरेक्टली?
देखिए, ऑफ कोर्स व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग टू अ जज आप बहुत ज़्यादा फॉर्मल होते हैं. मुझे लगता है कानूनी भाषा अलग होती है, कोर्ट का रेटरिक अलग होता है, कोर्ट का डेकोरम अलग होता है. जनता के समक्ष जब आप जानते हैं तो 1-to-1 कनेक्ट बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, और कहीं ना कहीं वो आपको और ऊर्जा देता है.
आपकी हिंदी बहुत अच्छी है. इनफैक्ट काफ़ी लोग अभी मीडिया में कहने लगे हैं कि यू आर द शशि थरूर ऑफ हिंदी लैंग्वेज.
Oh my God! I would rather be the सुषमा स्वराज of हिंदी लैंग्वेज.
Which is true. सुषमा जी की भी बहुत, इनफैक्ट द वे ऑफ स्पीकिंग वी लॉस्ट अ वेरी गुड ऑरेटर, जैसे वो भाषण देती थी पार्लियामेंट में. आपको क्या याद है सुषमा जी के बारे में? आई नो अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, बट व्हाट यू मिस मोस्ट अबाउट हर? वी मिस हर अ लॉट इन द मीडिया.
सुषमा स्वराज द मदर. आई मिस सुषमा स्वराज द मदर. मैं आपको सच बता रही हूँ, मैं हमेशा ये कहती हूँ कि जितनी अच्छी राजनेता थे उससे 100 गुनी अच्छी माँ थी. और मैं आपको सच बताऊँ, कभी भी समय का ना अभाव महसूस हुआ. शी वॉज ऑलवेज देयर. चाहे लाइन में लगकर रिपोर्ट कार्ड लेना हो, चाहे मुझे लगता है माता और बेटी का ये रिश्ता होता है, मेरी सुख दुख साथिन थी। समथिंग दैट आई मिस्ड मोस्ट अबाउट हर इज़ हर काउंसल, उनकी एडवाइस। मतलब इतने सटीक तरीके से आपको इतनी आसानी से बातें का वो सरल हल दे देती थी। आई मिस दैट अ लॉट।
कभी आपने उनसे डिस्कस किया था कि आप राजनीति में आएंगे?
जी नहीं, क्योंकि राजनीति कभी भी मेरे प्लान में थी नहीं। सब कुछ कृष्ण कृपा से अचानक हुआ है।
थैंक यू सो मच। आपको आई नो बहुत जल्दी जाने की, पर आपके बातचीत करने के लिए थैंक यू फॉर टॉकिंग टू अस, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू बी फॉलोइंग योर कैंपेन वेरी क्लोजली एंड होप टू सी यू ऑन द कैंपेन ट्रेल।
नमस्कार।
नमस्कार, थैंक यू।
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.